Wait. Stay right there.
Oh,
Come out.
okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is new. Don't ever push me.
I'm really sad to say this, but you guys look like the people from the morning show modeling, and that's horrible.
I think this is Nightcap. Pretty sure it's Nightcap, not the morning. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, Nightcap or not, you didn't do good.
So how exactly do you want us to model them?
Just get me LaBeija.
So we're dismissed?
Yeah, you're dismissed.
Yeah, LaBeija's in the building. You know I'm here to say, what you need from me.
Thank you. Cue the music.
What's the tea? I heard you wanna. What's the tea? Heard you wanna. The tea like me.
I love it.
What's the tea? What's
Yes.
the tea? What's the tea? I heard you wanna walk like me. Walk like me. Walk like me.
Right.
Walk like me. I heard you wanna walk like me. Walk like me.
Thank
What's
you.
the
See, I wish you guys walked just like her. That's the kind of like walk I need.
Oh, I wish you understood we can't do that for you. Well, yes. Welcome to Nightcap. We are having a little fun as we continue our Career Day series. And on this show, we are highlighting 23-year-old Jason Ofori. I'm sure you've guessed it by now that Jason is a fashion designer. Born in Ghana, Jason started realizing he had a thing for fashion when he would take his older sister's magazines to look at what's trending and to see how the guys dressed to impress the ladies. His childhood curiosity developed into him launching ATARIA NYC, a men's and women's apparel brand. Jason's, let's go have a seat and talk more about your career. Now, give us the backstory. How did you start designing clothes?
All right, so I started when I was about, I would say 13, 14, around that time. I started a brand, it was called Mind Over Matter. It was like a little, I was doing like t-shirts with tie and dye. I was personally tie and dyeing the shirts in my backyard and just selling them to people. Because I had so much friends and so much, what's the word for it? I had so much help and connections.
Yes.
And like they just wanted to support me, so I was selling a lot of shirts off of that, and I was doing it by myself, so it was kind of hard to really push myself up, So that's how I really started.
It worked out well. Worked out well.
So what formal or informal training do you have in fashion design?
Formal training, in terms, what do you mean by formal?
Do you have any training that helps you be able to make the clothes that you make, or any background?
Really, my sisters. I have a lot of sisters. I have 6. So.
What?
Wow.
You're the only boy?
No. I have a little
okay.
brother. Yeah, I have a little brother. So it's just me and him, and then all the other rest. But they don't really live with us. It's only like I think 2 of them that live with us. But they were helping me as I was growing, through the process, and just giving me ideas of how to do things this way and certain ways. And I was just learning from other people too. So that's where I get most of it from.
So did they make clothes themselves too? Like, are they?
Like most of the people in our family, we draw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they sketched a lot. So I got it off of them too.
So the creativity already flows.
Yeah.
Right? They just didn't. They didn't push it off like I did. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and let's talk about the brand. How did ATARIA evolve from being just a T-shirt brand to actually becoming a full apparel brand?
All right, so my partner, she's not here. Her name is Cece.
Shout out to Cece.
Right.
Hey, girl.
She's a smart girl. We go to church together, so I met her in church, and I was doing my clothing line, and then I stopped for a little bit because it was so hard doing everything by yourself.
Yeah, balancing everything.
So she asked me to model, because I used to model a little bit. So she asked me to model for her, and I came, and I was like, I started seeing how the way she was working, and I was like, oh, I like it. It's like she looked like she was inspired, and she was not trying to give up for anything, even though her clothes wasn't that good, but she was still trying to push it out.
Yeah.
So I seen that business side of her, and I was like, you know what? I told him, like, look how long we knew each other, maybe like 6 years or more. I was like, let's work together. I design, I pick out the designs, I figure out everything else. She does the business. So, yeah.
That's a really smart way to balance things out. So not one person's doing everything, but you guys share responsibilities.
Right.
What's it called? Balance of power.
Yeah.
They have that thing, so like no one has more power than the other. That's really smart.
Yeah.
So your label, ATARIA NYC, was established in 2014 and formerly called Emoji Express. First, why did you change the name?
All right, so Cece had her name Emoji Express at first.
Okay.
And when I started working with her, I told her we have to change it because I didn't like the name. It didn't sound good. Emoji, and then a lot of people already giving shade to emoji dresses and stuff like that. So
okay.
to have that kind of name under you doesn't sound good. So we thought of the word in Ghanaian, we say it as ATARIA.
Oh, that's where it comes
But you know
from?
everybody else.
And what does it mean?
ATARIA means like clothing.
I just had like an epiphany. Like
I
Yeah.
just had an epiphany. I need to go to Tiffany's. I can't.
Yeah, everybody gets it mixed up, and
God.
they say it the American way. So it's okay. You can say it that way. you can
Oh
say
my
it that
God!
way.
So like we've been saying it wrong the whole time.
I feel
But it's
like
okay though. I've done so many
God.
shows that people just say it that way, and you're just like
you
alright.
just suck it up. Like when people call me Devin, just suck it up and keep moving on.
Or Davon. Okay, that makes sense. And well, you just explained how and why the name ATARIA. Like, what's the significance of ATARIA to you? Like, why did you decide that that was the perfect fit?
We chose that because it was like a universal type of word that anybody could say, and it also has a meaning for our culture because being the fact that we're both African. And NYC, we're born and we was raised here, and that's how it came together. It just
Okay.
it's a different name.
Now, how would you describe the fashion of ATARIA? Is that how I say it?
ATARIA.
ATARIA.
Yeah, you could say it the way you were saying it before.
But no, I
like,
want to be down.
ATARIA.
ATARIA. When you know the
ATARIA.
definition and
Like
what
that.
it really means, and like it just changes everything. You just feel like you gotta say it like
You know what? I'm just going with it. How would you describe the fashion of ATARIA?
Okay.
And who is it for?
It's for ages, probably from like 14 to like 30, around that type of age. But we're starting to brand more into like older people and plus size because we got love for them too. We're not just gonna
Yes.
leave them out.
Smart.
Yeah, we our brand is basically like a European style of African clothes. So we're
Foreign.
Foreign
Right.
AF.
So we're trying one day, hopefully later in the year, maybe like I'll give it like 4 years. We're gonna try to like open up a store. That's my dream, to open up a store for tourists to come and buy African clothing because you don't see that. You know what I mean? So they're coming and seeing like a nice fitted blazer for them and it has African print on it. And they could take it back to Spain or wherever they're coming
Okay.
from.
That's an amazing
Yeah,
idea.
that's very smart. Should do it quick, because
Yeah, we're working on it.
People are advancing. Like they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
I know,
Working on it.
they're noticing. So we're gonna try to move fast.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your creative process? Like, do you visualize the design or idea, then you just pick up a piece of paper and start drawing? How does it go?
Yeah, I look at magazines. I look at artists. I look at a lot of things on social media. I'll just be on Instagram just looking through. And I also know a lot of friends that are designers too. So they give me some kind of input. Don't add that, add the zipper here. And then we draw it out. We try it out with our designers. They sew it. We see how it comes out. If it comes out looking good, we push it out.
Now, there has to be some inspiration behind your visualization. So what inspires you? Is it fabric? Is it texture? Is it color? What inspires you?
It's color, texture, because I like detail. I'm very big on detail. So I like the color, texture, and I like things to be fitted. So
Me too.
anything that looks good, fitted, tailored, I like it. So that's my inspiration. That's where I get it from. I just like clothes that are just relaxed, fitted, looks good on you.
Okay, I agree. Actually, when it's tailor made and looks like it was
When
made
it,
for you,
yeah, you
it
just
looks
feel
good.
like, yeah.
Okay, so there's also a business side to fashion design, as you mentioned. In order to be successful, you have to have a process, a thorough understanding of finance, production, sales, marketing, all of that. How has it been managing the business side of things?
At first when we started, it was hard because it was just me and Cece, and excuse me, 2 other designers, but they were on and off, not really committed because everybody's, we just started our brand. Nobody has that fire like, oh, we're gonna make it or anything like that. So now we have a very big team. We have about 2-3 designers. We have a marketing person. We have finance. We have a mentor that that has a degree, I think a bachelor's in finance, that's helping us out.
Oh, wow.
And Cece also, she's graduating next year with that too, with finance and accounting. So that's gonna be good. So yeah, we have a big team that worries about all of that. So we don't have to really focus on it too much. They just give us the rundown, tell us what's going on with the bank accounts and things like that.
Now, your clothes are designed in New York City and Ghana, so how does that work for you?
Cece takes trips to Nigeria here and there. I haven't gone to Ghana probably like, like 10 years, maybe even more.
Wow.
So I want to go there though, so I can get a little inspiration, so I can push it out over there too, because that's what we're trying to do. And Cece's going to London in September, so she's gonna have a little bit of links out there. If we can get it out in London,
that would be
honestly,
amazing.
That's all you need.
Because London's big on fashion too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Very.
So we bring that to them, and we find a little outlet that we can push it. It's definitely gonna work. Yeah.
Okay,
You
we're rooting
guys
for you
are
guys.
some
We are rooting for you.
thinkers.
We're trying. We're
Yeah.
Oh
trying.
my gosh.
Okay, so let's touch on some of the things that are happening in the fashion world. I read an article titled, "Why is Fashion of All Places Still a Man's World?" The article talks about how most brands cater to women. However, very few of them are owned or led by women. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, it's not. You said that they cater to
Women,
more,
yeah.
but they're men behind it.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. I cater. We actually cater to men more than the females. So it's kind of opposite on our side. So we're really trying to work on more female clothing. So I don't see why they do that though.
But have you noticed that more men are behind like
Yeah.
big brands and things of that
But
nature?
I feel like it's not really them though.
What do you think it is?
Like they have people they have females that are really drawing and putting out those.
That's
stuff.
true,
I don't
yeah.
think it's really them. So for us, it's like I'm designing girls' clothes and trying to figure out what would look good on a girl or what would a female like. I try to get it from different females, ask them like, what would you like? How would you like it?
That's
And
good,
girls are
different point of
very
views.
picky.
Yeah. Very.
Exactly. So speaking of designers and everything, who are your top 5 designers?
Top 5. It's not in a complete order.
Okay.
I like Marc Jacobs.
Yes.
I like Marc Jacobs. I don't want to say the high end like Versace and stuff like that. I like them, but sometimes they come out with things that are too like.
Extra.
Yeah, I like Rick Owen. I'm into a lot of shoes too, so most of my designers are like shoes. Patrick Moore. Who else? I like Guess too. They have good stuff. Kanye used to be my inspiration, but I feel like the way he's doing his clothes is like it's too boring. You know what I mean? He just has
Where's
a
the
t-shirt.
flavor, right?
Yeah, and I would expect more from him because how he used to dress.
And how he became your inspiration. You just
Exactly.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
But I still like him though. You know, he does good music and stuff like that. But I'll still put him down as one of my top 5.
So you have Kanye,
Marc Jacobs.
Marc Jacobs, Patrick Moore, Rick Owen, and Guess.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Top 5, top 5.
I don't know like half of them, so. He was like Patrick Moore. I was like, Patrick Moore, yeah. Okay, so speaking of articles, let me go back to the articles. I read another article where designers gave advice on what I read. Where designers gave advice on what it takes to be a successful fashion designer, and 2 of them said you have to have a vision. So, what's your vision for ATARIA? Where are you trying to go moving forward? What are you trying to do?
We are trying, as of right now, we're trying to get our brand into like, just for other people to see it from like different countries. Like London, we're starting with there. Nigeria, they have seen it a little bit. I need to go touch Ghana. So that's, our vision is just, like I said, that tourist spot. I want one in the city because that's gonna be one of the best places to put it.
Yeah.
So I just want to have that tourist spot there. Not too big, but just let them come inside and just get that vibe when they come inside and feel like, oh wow, I can wear this back in London and look good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I see ourselves, I want to open up that store. That's my goal.
So where's your ideal location in the city?
Yeah, I don't want to put it in like the rich places like Fifth Ave and or all the Gucci, because then it'll throw them off. I want to put it like where everybody is at, like maybe 42nd, because that's gonna have just people going in there just to look, and if they see something like oh, let me get that, instead of the rich people are very picky, so
Yes, very.
they're gonna see it and be like, oh, it's not Gucci, so they won't buy it. But yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. So stay tuned, y'all. 42nd Street.
Right, Times Square. And finally, what advice do you have for those who are watching who are trying to pursue the same career path as you?
Don't give up, because it's very hard. It's still hard now. You know, we go through a lot of ups and downs, and it's not easy at all. Have a good team, because you need that. You cannot do it by yourself at all. I tried it. It does not work. Keep an open mind. Always try to find inspiration from anything. Don't stay in one place. Don't keep your mind in a box.
Yeah.
And just have fun when you're doing it. Because if you're not having fun, you're not gonna like it.
It's not enjoyable.
Exactly. And I have fun doing it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
inspirational.
Well, we have done enough talking, and I'm pretty sure our viewers would actually like to see your work. So we've asked you to select your top 5 designs, which we will showcase when we come back. Don't go anywhere. We are going to give you all our social media while we go get set up. I told you all not to go anywhere because it's time for NIGHTCAP's first fashion show. We've got the runway all set up because we are going to showcase the creations of fashion designer Jason. Before the break, we talked to Jason about how he got started, how his designs go from the brain to the paper and now to the bodies. And if you missed the interview, check our Facebook page to see when this show re-airs, and keep a look out on our YouTube page. As I said earlier, we asked you to choose your top 5 designs, and you brought in a team of a couple of models. And now when each of them comes out, you're gonna tell us why you chose them and what and who you had in mind when you designed it, okay? Ready?
No
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's bring out the first one. Yes. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it looks nice. I really
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the
this
lace.
is we got it from one of my partner actually, Cece. She's Nigerian, so when she went to Nigeria, she got that made straight from home. And the artist that drew it out was one of our designers on our team. So
Yeah,
I
Some
really like how
people
the
are-
colors go together.
In the
Colors are
blue.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yes, I love
Was there
that.
any inspiration behind like the design itself, like the halter and all?
The designer we have, how old is she now? I think she's 19.
Oh,
very
wow.
young. She just comes up with so much great stuff. I think she was inspired by something else. She's Nigerian too, so maybe that's something in their culture.
Yes,
that-
I love how
that
the
is
culture,
challenge.
it takes hold of the clothes. I love it, yes.
Yes,
I love
that's
it.
great.
That's
Thank
it.
Go
you.
girl with that curly do. Right. All right, so the next model. Yes.
Yeah, well, this is our outerwear nightgown kind of thing. You can wear this to a wedding. You can wear it to any kind of formal event. You can wear it to.
Yes.
You can
really nice.
you can wear it with any kind of pants.
You wear that on
actually.
NIGHTCAP.
I like how they
I
go with
should
the
get you
shoes
guys
also.
something though.
You really
Right?
should.
I should.
$3.99. Okay. I like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, next model. I love how all your clothes, the culture,
Yes.
blends in. with
Yeah, this
the
is like a
everything.
dashiki print. It was on that. Well, this one's not really dashiki. This one is more dashiki.
Okay.
Printed.
Like leather type.
Yeah,
Leather.
like the texture.
With the zipper on the
Stone,
back.
right?
I don't think you've seen that on anyone's outfit.
I actually haven't.
No.
I don't even
Like
think I pay
dope.
attention that much, but like this one is like a kind of detail that just like stands
Yeah,
out to me.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's very well finished. Our designers are very, very talented. I'm thankful for them.
Yeah, this is incredible. Oh, because pants engine. Oh my god. Oh, this next one I really, really like
Yeah,
a
I like this one a
lot.
lot too.
Well,
I
this
need
is-
this one for my birthday.
This is our like traditional kente, type of color, and it's a beautiful dress. Anyone that wears it will look good. It doesn't matter what culture you are.
We were just saying that the shirt that you had before, the white one with the dashiki under,
Yeah.
like that one is like the outfit that you wear to the wedding, and this is the wedding
This is
dress.
the
right.
wedding dress, exactly.
Yeah, they can even go with that as a wedding dress. That's
Really
beautiful.
pretty.
Yes,
I love the
that.
colors.
And I love the neck thing going on
Yeah.
up here. Yeah, I love that. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, all right, and
Okay.
yes, last but
Our
not
final
least
model?
is Rose. Oh my God.
This is like a nighttime wear. You can wear it to anywhere possibly. You can.
Dinner date.
Yeah.
I like how it's simple, but it has those little embellishments that way.
Yeah, exactly. We add a
brighten the
little bit of
dress
detail
up.
to it.
Yeah.
And then it'll go nice with the jewelry. Great jewelry
Yeah.
choice, girl.
Yeah. And you don't even need a necklace because like
Right.
the dress just speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That
That
rose, I love
thingy
it.
in the
though.
back,
Oh, yeah,
is that
show
like
the
a
little
little
slit, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We add a little bit of fabric to it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's good.
Yes. Thank you. You look great.
Yes. Jason, thank you so much for giving us a peek into your
Yes,
career
you're
and sharing your
great.
work with us and your creative process. As you continue to make strides in your career path, make sure that you remember that you have nightcappers who are rooting for you, okay? And to my nightcappers out there, we truly hope that what you've heard and seen inspires you to take the next step in whatever career path you choose. And that step doesn't have to be big or perfect, because sometimes people don't move or act because they feel what they do has to be grand and the conditions have to be perfect. Don't worry about that.
Wow.
Believe in yourself.
I'm touched. Seriously
Thank you
touched.
so much. Are you touched? See, Jason? That's what we want you. You need to come back on Nightcap.
I
okay?
need to. I
Thank
need
you
to when I
so
get my
much.
glasses.
Yeah, we might replace you with him.
Relax.
All right. Bye.